I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Right. The only reason I go live is because I'm absolutely hopeless at anything technical. So you get the rough uncut version. Very rough this morning. Yes, makeup-free Treasure Pirate. Once again, I have more makeup-free days than I have makeup-on days. Partly because I'm lazy. Partly because my skin doesn't really enjoy makeup too much. Yeah, mostly because I'm lazy. I've got this bag. If anyone's Lobster, good morning, first in, how lovely. I've done my post office run and we're getting into silly season now. I don't know if you've found it. Hello, Flippin' Dorkin. Yeah, good morning. Where someone will buy something and then say afterwards, can you send it first class for me because I need it for Friday? So I have, with the proviso that if I send it Royal Mail first class, it may not necessarily reach you in time, but I'll do my best. Anyway, I have a bag. This was a bit of an experiment. I have a bag of jewellery here. I think that's one of my hairs, one of hers. 3 bonus hair, usually mine. Got far too much of it. I don't need makeup. Oh Christ, I do. Yes, I do. I just, you know what? It's as it is. I am what I am. So this lovely bag arrived actually about a week ago on the day I did my back in. But I thought I didn't even get it out of the packet because I didn't want to be looking. I didn't go back and look at the description. It was £10 all in. Hello, hi Kelly, hiya. It was £10 all in. Sorry, I do that fiddle with my French thing because yeah, enough. And I thought, you know, well, let's have a bit of a live hand bagging because I've not done this before. It's supposed to be about a kilo. I reckon it's probably just slightly over. It's all very mysteriously packed. Now the description was costume jewellery. It said it was unsorted. Now obviously I'm a bit suspicious of that, but for £10, you know what? I'm willing to take a punt. I do like costume jewellery. I haven't sold much yet. Hang on, I'm going to need scissors. Let me go to the drawer. Knife. Dangerous. Me with a knife. Right, there we go. Opened it up. Now, gosh, right. That's the phone going. It will stop. I hope. I'm operating in the kitchen at the moment. We'll just go and have a little look and see what's in here. Oh, many things tangled up with many things. What are these? It's a little bracelet, I think. Very costume. Pretty ropey. What I will do is anything that, you know, I will do a batch of stuff that is just costume jewellery. So it's not supposed to be all broken. It's not meant to be missing bits. But you never know. This was a real gamble, and this is very loose. Not only is it quite a foul colour and very plasticky, the elastic has long since. I mean, that's proper knicker elastic, isn't it, really? With predictable consequences. That may be good for a craft lot, because I've heard Texas Scale Treasures talking about craft lots. So I'm going to put that to the other side. So I'm kind of making a pile of things that I'm not going to want to sell individually, things that cannot be sold because there's something wrong. And then if we do find anything wonderful, you know, for £10, I'm not expecting a lot, to be fair. This was a real experiment. Now, what is this? Here we go. Let me show you. Tiger, it's an Indian coin of some description, by the look of things. Or maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe it's a luck charm. This is with a Buddha on one side, rather sweet Buddha, and a tiger. Oh, and it looks like Chinese writing. So definitely not Indian. Maybe Tibetan-y, I don't know. On a very, very thin cord. I don't think that's actually going to be anything. Oh, there we go. Right in the middle of my forehead. Anyway. Oh, hello, Karen. I like this new computer because now I get the chat to one side and I have to remember you are up there, not down there, which is where I end up looking. Oh, a little. Oh, God, have I just dropped something? It was very small. A little box with what I think is a pin. Yeah, it's a little pin. Charity begins at home, it says. Luckily, my eyes are good. Very, very small. It's just a pin. I don't think that's anything amazing. I don't know. Do you count those sort of pins as jewellery? I suppose they are. I'm just... an empty bag. Rubbish. I did make myself a cup of tea before I started. I thought, let's start the day off before everybody starts vlogging, because in this time of Vlogmas, which I don't do because I'm lazy. Yes, I hold my hands up. I haven't had a lot of time, and I tend to think whatever I'm going to say probably isn't that interesting. But I am loving Carla's jokes with Lex kind of interspersed in with her, I don't know, answers. This is rather sweetie looking. This is another one for a lot, I think. It's one of her favourite phrases, is it? Ah, there we go. I don't know. Right. Okay, let's pop that. The charity begins at home. Well, you're welcome to it. I can always send it to you for your mum. I'll appear in tomorrow's vlog. Of course, yes, because we're getting together, aren't we? Oh, here's something. Plastic pearls. Another bracelet. Maybe they can be worn together. Class and tacky in one go. Anyway, oilcraft vlog. I'm not expecting a huge amount from these. Well, this was £5. This is a man's ring. In a funny way, it actually looks a little bit like my husband's wedding ring, which we had designed and made for us out of white gold. This plainly isn't white gold, but it's a bloke's one because it's huge. So my little fingers won't show it off very well. There we go. Shall I be a hand model? Not with these old leathery hands now, but there we go. Yes. That's strange because it says it's £5 in England, but €9 in Ireland. I think Ireland are being ripped off there. As I'm sure Dave by Glamour would tell me that they get ripped off in Ireland. So don't know what I'd do with that. I'm not sure if anyone would want it. Right, okay. Flipping, if you want to PM me and send me an address, I will post that out to you as a little something for you, because why not? I'm not going to sell it on anyway, and it's nice to give you something that reminds you of your mum. Mums are precious. I haven't had mine for very many years. And I think it's such a shame when you haven't got anyone. Here we go. This is another little plastic one. I wonder if that goes with that. I could probably pair them up and sell them as a little bunch, if I do that. It's kind of very lightweight, cheapy stuff. Costume jewellery, but that is as described, so I'm not complaining. There's a hell of a tangle going on there. I can't even remember what I saw that I thought, you know, that might be right. There were a couple of things that I think I did. This isn't too bad for the old tribal look. A modern piece, obviously. I do like vintage more. That's a kind of beach job, isn't it? Who's it by? Don't know. Don't know. I don't know. It's my son's favourite phrase at the moment. Yeah, send me a message, Flipping. Send me a message and we'll sort that out for you. If anyone spots something they desperately want, you know, just let me know. I'm in that sharing kind of a mood. Here we go. What's this? I don't know if I'm showing you all properly yet. It's sort of enamelled. That's actually not unattractive. That's kind of like a brass one. I quite like things like this. I can't wear them because I am allergic to most metal. So much as I might say, oh, I love it, I'll put that to one side. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, some very tribal pieces going on here. There we go. That's on a shoelaced kind of cord. Ooh, sorry. Actually, that's a ring rather than a lobster claw, so it's not new. Maybe 90s. It's vintage these days, isn't it? Well, that's kind of a choker length as well. And I was thinking, oh, yeah. Yeah. Gosh, how can you personally message me? Oh God, I'll try and think of something. Or no. If you, how do I do this? Can I do it by clicking on the side? What does that tell me? Let me see. What does that tell me? Oh dear, no, I don't want to report you or remove you. Right, let me just come out of there. Yeah, we will. I'm on the chat. It's the Treasure Pirate, so maybe that's the way if you're on that group. This is quite sweet. Oh, she says, holding it low. This is quite sweet. Can you tell I've not done much of this before? I'd love it if it was silver, but I'm pretty sure it's not. It's quite a nice design there. No, it's very light though. That's quite funky. Is it brutalist? Lex will be the one to tell me if it was brutalist or not. I'm sort of digging for anything here. Design 6. And you're just seeing underwriters. I can't really complain. They're working out pretty inexpensive. It's just a lot. Yeah, I might just lock them up and put them with some other stuff I've got. And I'll get my money back easily. And then if there's something nice in here, then that's a bonus, isn't it? So this is a new ring. God, you do some damage with that. Look at that. That's a real, I was going to put it on the middle finger there. It's probably not very sound. It's quite big. There we go. But, you know, catching it on things. Damage. They're pointy. That's a pointy end. Maybe handmade. Oh, this one. Possibly. I don't know. I actually quite like it. That's definitely a lethal piece of ironmongery. It's kind of like a brass. It's kind of brass. And it's very big. I suspect that was for a man, to be honest. Design 6 spike rings, small, medium. Yeah, if that's a small, medium, then that's a man's ring. So I might put it with a Burton on. Burton. They still exist, Burton. I suppose they must do. I remember them being a bit like C&A for people. Modernist bangle. Yes, I do like a bit of modernist. I love brutalist stuff. So I'm having trouble actually untangling things. I may have to tip it out. Oh my goody word. What is that? That must have been part of a badge. Touch of the Gothic's going on there. But it has no back end, so that's clearly craft lot rubbish. Right. Go for the, yeah. Craft lot, plainly. What's this? That's for a craft lot. Right, I've got a nice little pile of craft lot stuff now. Oh, and a bag of beads that aren't attached to anything. Let me just get one out and show you. Someone had 40p on them, so they were plainly trying to sell them. Selling the site. I'll do that to see if they're stone or not. I think they were plastic. They kind of got a glittery thing inside, so they are big plastic beads. But again, craft lot. There's actually 3 of them, so you know they could. I don't make jewellery. I can design it in my head, but I don't actually do the making of. And I've got another little bag here. So plainly this is a craft lot, although that's not what they sold it as. Of tiny, tiny, tiny little beads. Quite sweet, different colour ones, different shapes. I won't get those out, but they look a bit nicer than they look in the bag there. So I'm assembling a craft lot anyway. Oh my bloody word. Tangly, tangly, tanglies. I can't remember if there was anything. There must have been something I saw. That's kind of a little hair barrette, little hair grip. Is that meant to be there? I wouldn't have thought that was meant to be underneath. No, that's come off something else, that bead, so that can go with the craft lot. It's all going to roll away. A little embellished hair thing. Probably from Claire's or somewhere, to be perfectly honest. There might be more of those, so we'll pop that there. Okay, we have a nice, well, I say nice, it's a little bit skanky, leather plaited thing. This is that sort of 90s bloke jewellery, isn't it? I don't think the catch actually works either. So that might just go in the bin, really. Can't see anyone wanting that. Oh, another hair clip. And these are very attached to each other. This looks, there's a bit of a thing for this, wasn't there? They are stones, they are chips. Little stones, a bit sort of wild and woolly, a bit fey, I suppose. All put on with a copper wire. And it's another hair clip thing. There we go, another little hair clip thing. Don't know, what do you do with those really? I'm I've not found anything at the moment. I'm thinking, oh, yes, I could sell it. So there's nothing here. Let me see if I can dig through and see anything that makes me go, oh, wow, okay. Statement piece, perhaps. Jingly janglers. Right, this is modern and... Sorry, I'm not showing these very well, am I? I suppose it's a bracelet. Is that supposed to do that? There we go. They'll sort of hang different ways around. Little Eastern style, I suppose. Boho steampunk. This is actually kind of slightly grey metal rather than meant to be silver. I suppose it's supposed to look like tarnished silver. There we go. So that would be a kind of a bracelet. Yeah, it's not. Nothing's exciting me. Nothing's exciting me. But you know, it was a gamble. Oh, these over wire necklaces, wire things on wires. They were big in the night. Was it the 90s or the noughties? Things on wires. Actually, I have to say that is quite pretty for a thing on a wire. Let me show you properly. Gunmetal. That's the one. Good keyword. And this is little hearts, little blue hearts. Some sort of glass. I think it probably. I think they're glass. They're cold. Cold to the touch. With quite a nice one at the back there. Can't see a maker's label. It's got the old-fashioned C clasp rather than the lobster claw, which is obviously much more modern. Well, I might be able to sell that. That's a possible. Let's put it in the possible pile. Oh, good Lord. Something has exploded. I'm sure that's not jewellery. Anyone for a screw? Or is it a bit early in the day for that sort of smut? Yeah. More stretchy bracelets. Weird, like peas on a string, except they're blue. More stretchy bracelets. There's obviously calling for those. Okay, what have we got here? M&S, a goldy coloured chain, a snake chain, with nothing on it. So maybe I can put a pendant on there that will be nicer, because it's quite a nice quality one. Useful if I get an odd pendant. So we'll put that to one side. Oh, how sweet. Here we have a souvenir from Norway. A polar bear, Norge. That's really rather cute. Oh, is the lettering backwards for you? It is for me. So I'm thinking, I don't know what happens there or why that happens. Another little pin anyway. Rather cute. He's cute. Polar bear. Endangered things. Right, badges. Okay, over there. Oh my God. Okay, this is weird. It's got a clip on the end of it. So yeah, I don't think it's jewellery. It's a cue. It's the right way around for you. Oh, that's really useful to know, because I look at it and think, geez, it's backwards. It's weird. This is a very bizarre looking cow. I wonder if these are the things that you clip around tables to keep the tablecloth on, because it is literally a clippy thing. And you're not going to want to wear that in any shape or fashion, really, are you? Unless it's brutalist. So that's not really jewellery either, but never mind. Oh Lord, we have a tanglet of earrings. Yeah, WTF. That's what I thought. Now, these are quite sort of pretty, but they're definitely rubbed. They were silver tone and now they're showing their copper. What's that on there? Grubbiness? Bit of grubbiness. Yeah, with copper, with the plate, with the kind of slightly worn kind of look. Maybe people like that. They're sort of a bit tribally and a bit kind of belly dancer sort of dingly danglies, as my nan would have called them, dingly danglies. And that's a whole different conversation, isn't it? Right, let's put those over there. What the what? Since when has a light bulb been jewellery? Someone just literally scraped out the bottom of the drawer and chucked it in, I'm pretty sure. So that can go with the weird cow. Yeah. Piece of ribbon. Rubbish. I basically bought a bag of rubbish here. Yeah, these are a pair of earrings. Well, you know, you've got to try it to find out, to know not to bother. These were clearly earrings that are no more. Craft lot. That's quite a sweet little stretchy bracelet. Slightly cloisonne. And the elastic's still good on it. That's not horrific. That's, believe you me, in this bunch, I'm going to try and get excited about something. Okay, let's go for the obvious. There's many things tangled up, but I'm afraid most of it is kind of a bit rubbishy. These are more craft beads again. I quite like the these little in-betweeny bits. Oh, hello, Sam. Why are you reselling Polly? Or Sam. I'm beginning to get everyone's names. Good for a craft lot, maybe. I quite like these sort of spacer beads. They're quite funky. They're quite nicely done. But yes, it's a bit ming in this bag. Oh, okay. Interesting. A little bag of beads that look quite cute. It actually does say they're handmade in Latin America, imported by Toomey, Bath, Oxford, London. Quite random. They're quite sweet, and I think maybe somebody would want those for crafting. This is more of a craft lot than anything else, and it wasn't what it was advertised as. So it's a bit naughty. Which naughty? Is there a llama? Do I see a llama? Yes, look, I see a llama. Rather cute. What is that? No one knows what that is. That's a weird llama. Nah, maybe not. But they're rather cute, and they may have some value on their own if they're something special, but definitely for making something with. I've got a line of things now. Tea needed. I'm very much looking forward to seeing Karen tomorrow. It's going to be a bit of fun. The Beverley Museum of Army Transport, Mingin. Don't think that's got any worth. And there's something where it's got tiny beads that are just scattering every time I move something. So, right, I'm assuming because these are all in a bag, these are likely to be a broken necklace. Not one of your bags. What? Yeah, because you've got bags. Oh, I see. No, I wouldn't. It was a pretty random thing. I think these are glass beads, maybe. Just have a little dig through. Did it come with a clasp or anything? These might be vintage. Not real. But they're quite heavy, so I think they're glass beads, and they've got these some nice little shiny ones in as well. Yeah, crafting really. So it looks like I'm probably going to try and get my money back just selling it as a craft lot, to be frank. Wooden beads, stretchy. More stretchy beads. Mind you, we're not there yet. Let's see. I can't remember if I saw anything in here that grabbed my interest. I probably did, you know. I'm gathering stretchy beads. Oh, right. That's not a stretchy bead, but it's a little barrel clasp one. If I didn't know better, I'd say they look like various coloured lentils, but they're not. They're quite sweet though. They're wooden, I think, so that's actually not a bad quality bit, but stretchy, clear one, stretchy, metally blue one, stretchy faux pearl. So there's a lot of stretchy necklaces. Why the bite? It's not the bite. What you do with a real pearl, if you rub it against your teeth, it's got a gritty quality. I know. Perhaps I should have washed them first, but you know, I'm fairly bomb-proof. I've got to this age without dying of the lurgy. I think I'll be all right. But it is. There's a gritty quality to them, so that when you rub them, just a tiny bit against your teeth, because it's sort of powdery. It's exactly. They're not. Some of them are quite smooth, but you can see as well from looking at them. If I pick out these. They feel plastic anyway. They're too light. Real pearls are quite heavy. Faux pearls tend to be plastic, or they will be glass covered in pearlized material. The glass ones can fool you because they're cool and they're heavy. But no, and those ones I think are probably glass ones. They can be a bit irregular in shape and you can kind of see gradations on them when they're real. This is singularly horrific. Oh, no, can't be completely horrific. Sorry, I'm showing. It's got a cat on it. There we go. That's redeemed it. Oh, these always feel slightly, I don't know. What does this say on it? Made with love. Indeed. Made with love. We don't know who by. But there's a kitty on it. There's several kitties on it, so you never know. Maybe a cat lover. I'm a cat lover, but I'm not sure I'd wear that. Oh, these sweet little friendship bracelets. Aren't they cute? I presume this is... So that friendship's over then, isn't it? That friendship's over because they've binned their friendship bracelet. These things are everywhere, aren't they? I mean, they're quite cute, but obviously they don't have a value. Oh, another stretchy bracelet. There we go. This one's got kind of glass iridescent beads. I have learned quite a lot of jewellery stuff because I do watch Texas. I'll show you a bit closer. Texas Girl Treasures, which is Margaret. She finds amazing stuff. She buys these massive jewellery jars from charity shops or Goodwills or whatever they call them. And she also goes to estate sales and buys up stuff. She knows what she's looking for. She's been doing it for years. We don't really have that sort of thing here, but this was my equivalent of a jewellery jar. I'm trying. Oh, hello, Carla. I'm loving your 10-second vlogs, by the way. I love that. That's perfect. And just the bit with Let's Go. I don't know. It's comedy gold. It's comedy gold, Carla. We're loving it. I'm just playing through a bag of what is really absolute church, but we're having a bit of fun here because it's all tangled. Now, actually, I would say that's quite cute in its own way. Not that I'd necessarily wear it, but we've got flowers going on. It might be a homemade one. And a strange clasp. This is unusual. It's kind of, you pinch it in and pull it out. There is a name for those. That's more vintage, isn't it? That's certainly an older style clasp. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. Your brain has melted. Yeah, I think I'm in overload mode at the moment as well. You know, I'm not with it. It does look a bit homemade. I was just intrigued by the clasp. So I do this a little bit because the eyes aren't quite what they were. But there we go. It might be. Gifts and things. Actually, on a second note here, I have received my one of two parts of my secret Santa. I did actually receive something the other day, but it didn't have anything Secret Santa-ish on it, and I was a bit confused. It was a lovely candle, a very appropriate candle. I knew I hadn't ordered, so I'm really confused because I don't know if someone sent it to me as part of my Secret Santa, in which case that'd be useful to know because then I will show it alongside this one, or whether I've accidentally ordered something. Or what? Maybe I've lost my marbles. But it's a lovely thing, but I know I didn't order it, and I'm not sure if it's the Secret Santa, if that helps. Oh, right, okay, here we go. Another little, I would say, silver tone. That hasn't got a silver feel about it. That must be a child's, because there's teeny. I mean, I've got small wrists, but no. Then that's quite likely to have been it. I got horribly confused, and yes, I did open it, but I will show. I will show when required. That's a kid's one, isn't it? There we go. Yes, but it was because it came from a witchy supplier, and I was like, oh, I don't remember ordering for them. And I sort of double checked my files, and no, I haven't. I thought, has my son ordered it for me? Or oh God. But the Secret Santa idea is brilliant and fun, and I'm hoping mine has got to where it's going. I know things have been a bit slower lately. I've found that with parcels too. This is a barrel clasp one. with a little diddy shell. These are quite cute. They may or may not be homemade, but there's certainly no branding on them. But I quite like these barrel clasps. That's these little things here where it sort of swizzles on. Nice little seed beads there. And a tiny little Shelley on the end. Little Shelley on the end. Shelley's not in today, is she? I can certainly show my Secret Santas. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, now that is strange. Okay. Why anyone buys earrings in threes? Are they the same? They're slightly different. One has a slightly bluey tinge to it, and one has a slightly pinky tinge. Hema. Made in Amsterdam. Oh, 2016. Oh, their costume, they're plainly not. Well, you know, they're earrings. What can one say? Of little value. Let me just pop those with the earrings. Yeah, I keep finding odd beads, so I will check and make sure that they're not pearls, but pretty sure they're not. And then a little seedy beady necklace, as if bracelet. Oh. Now that will read the right way around for you guys, won't it? Oh, hello, Cheryl. Hi, Pangar. Nice to see you. It's a key ring, which again doesn't count as jewellery. But if this is anyone's flavour of deity, then your deity of choice. That's quite sweet. That's a quite sweet quote. Yeah, as they go. I'm not overly familiar with the Bible, can you tell? But it does tell me it's from Numbers 6, 24 to 25. So if that's something that means something to somebody, they might want it. Oh, Julie has this. Oh, you know, how you just think, oh, I want to wash my hands now. Especially when it's all tangled up. This is good telly, isn't it? Me just rambling through. Oh, well, if that's a necklace, it's a flipping long one. And it's caught up on something else. Now, I'm tall, but I couldn't wear. And it's all knotted as well. This is really, really strange. It's copper. And you can barely see it because I'm waving it. And it's all sort of twisted. It is actually a copper colour. Not sure. Not sure about that. I can't say it has a clasp because it doesn't really. It's kind of got ends. So I think someone sort of made this up with a bit of copper wire that they found. Maybe you sort of loop it around a couple of times. I know people wear copper for is it rheumatism? Oh, it's the feel of it though. I couldn't possibly wear it. Luckily, I don't have rheumatism. Yeah, I wouldn't think that's got too much inherent value to it. Muff chain. What's a muff chain? What is a muff chain? Oh, morning sickness. Oh, darling, it does pass. It does pass. That's all I can say. And at the risk of saying something everybody's probably said to you before and offering unsolicited advice, you might find that ginger helps. You can have ginger tea, ginger biscuits, crystallized ginger. For some reason, it's supposed to help. It doesn't work for everybody. I found it quite useful at the time, although it was a long while ago now, 13 years ago. Yeah, but yeah, you had my sympathy. Oh, right. So I'm sort of getting odd earrings, and I'm waiting until I find a mate for them before I show you, because there's no point in showing you. Oh, I like that. No point in showing you an odd earring. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I like that. That's weird. Oh, I like that. You'll hear that a lot. Yes, sure, beggars. Of course. That's why you have morning sickness. Now, congratulations, darling. That's a lovely thing. Bringing life into the world. I think that's a glorious, glorious thing. But the morning sickness bit of it, yeah, not too good. This is a bracelet, she says, hunting for the word. Cut to your muff. No, serious for holding a muff. I'm very confused. I'm very confused, Keller. Ginger tea is helping a bit. Yeah, crystallised ginger people quite like as well. Ginger biscuits, of course. Ginger biscuits. Don't think this is by anybody. It's quite sweet. It's a bit like that sort of Marcasite look. It's probably a cheapy one. I'd have to check carefully to make sure I wasn't missing stones. So I keep holding things too low. Sorry about my scuzzy nails and hands. Again, lazy. You could do it on a budget. I'm putting things all over the place now. Oh, yes, some people do the sickness and then it doesn't go away and they keep being sick. You're going to send a pic? We're not sending nudes, are we? I'm sure Alexa will watch on catch up. I know she's doing a big unbagging of a massive amount of jewellery that she's got, and I think she's doing that tomorrow night, which I would love to see. This is gold tone. Not much you can say about that really. A mid-length chain. I'll pop that with the other chains with nothing on. Oh, getting odd bits now. Where are we? Getting to the very tangly bits. Hang on. Oh, we have another chain. This is in a very antiqued gold finish. And it's got these funny little things on the ends with nothing written on them. So I'm wondering what that could be. Oh, God, sorry. I'm getting confused myself. It's kind of got a simple chain here and then the rope chain here. Most confusing. Don't even know how you would go about wearing that. That's... Oh, bye, Cheryl. Hope you feel better soon. Take care, lovely. Yeah, there's some weird shit in here. Oh, another stretchy bracelet. Whee! With spirals on. And hearts. Sorry, I'm doing this without showing you. I'm amateur. God, I'm so amateur. Are the ends of the chain heavy? No, they're not. Because I thought sometimes you have the wrap and wear ones, and I guess it could be that. Or I thought it could possibly be ones for putting your spectacles on, which I could probably do with stretchy bracelets over there. No, the heaviest bit is actually the main bit in the middle. So maybe you sort of... Oh, now I've got it in a knot. There we go. Maybe you kind of wear it with the bits down the back. Maybe that's the thing where you wear the bits down the back. Oh, I don't know. It's like metallic smell. It's like, oh. Yeah. He's got no head. What's that doing in there? It's a headless sailor. Oh. Poor blighter. But really, did he need to be included in this bundle? No. This was something I saw that I quite liked. I think this may have been the thing I saw that I liked. Sort of witchy kind of character holding a crystal, and in fact, she's got the same the other side. It's pewter, I think. That feels like pewter to me. It may be a Norse goddess, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. I do a little bit of research. It's probably not an expensive one. It's just... But I think I saw that. I thought, well, you know, someone probably would quite like that on a nice chain. If I can find a silvery chain to put it on. It's surprisingly heavy. Surprisingly heavy. But the sailor with no head was a bit freaky. Now, there's something on the bottom. Let's see if I do that. Oh, hang on. There's something on the bottom. No, you'll not be able to see it either. W-A... I'll get a loop out and have a look at that. Anyway, I do have a loop. Oh, I put that way up and thought, that's weird. Then I realised she's supposed to be that way up. An elephant. He's a lelephant. He's just a pin. He's just a little pin. He's nothing special, but he's quite cute. And he's on an old-fashioned hooky thing rather than a proper clasp. So I don't know what he is. We'll pop him with the badges. Right, I'm getting down here with all this stuff, but this is classic hippie necklace. Yeah, these have been around forever, haven't they? Little Indian-y thing. Something's turning your neck green. But there we go. A little lot thing there. Well, yeah. I possibly wouldn't do this again, I have to say. Not with these people. I might go with somebody else and try another one. There's another little bracelet thing there, I think. But that doesn't appear to have a clasp. Oh, it has. It has a lobster claw. Yes, that's a modern one. It's sort of rubbish, really. I'm very damning on jewellery, aren't I? There seem to be some odd earrings. Even a button. That'll go in my button box. You never know. That'll go in my button box. Ay, ay, ay. Now this is weird. This is metal. Metal chain. That's actually quite nice. I don't know what it... That's like copper again, I would have said. Yeah, it is copper because it's gone a bit... Copper. When it goes a little bit green on it, that's the verdigris. So, yeah, another copper one. Where's the other copper one? I think I put those together. Somebody might have a use for copper. Piece of string, anyone? Yeah. See you later, love. See you later. I'm not going to be long here. I've just got a couple of odd bits. Has that got a mate? No, damn. Neither's that. Things without mates. That's always the thing. So it's odd earrings. This is a real rubbish lot, which is why it didn't cost much. This is actually agate chips, I think. The stone looks like... Oh, doing it again. The stone is agate chips. It's a modern one. It's nothing valuable, but that's not too bad. It's quite sweet. I suppose very small, though. Too big for a necklace, but too big for a bracelet. You caught me live, Lainey. I'm not going to be long on here. Actually, I've just been sorting through a gambling. It was a gamble. It was let's buy a £10 jewellery bag and see what we can get. Another very small chain. A lot of this is kids stuff, I reckon, like Claire's accessories sort of thing. Yeah, it's quite a sweet little chain. Maybe if I can find some little pendenty things that don't appear to have chains. Nasty bit of rubbish. Nobody needs to see that. Okay. Sadly, a broken earring. An earring with no mate. Unfortunately, nothing amazing. I think I might have seen this and thought it would be good if it had a mate, but it hasn't. That's not going to be... That isn't amber. It's made to look like amber. But, hey-ho. It's made to look like amber, but it's not. Now, this is a little earring. There is only one. But we're not silver. There's a possibility. It looked like it might be. It looked like it might be. But it's not. Nice little cushiony heart. It's an odd one. No good to man nor beast. Another odd earring. Another button. Same as the other one, but smaller. Right. What have we got here? We have some earrings. Nice big hoops. But they've got no markings. And although they've got a little bit of weight to them, I very much doubt that they're going to be anything other than costume jewellery. They're quite nicely cut though. It's very hard to tell. I'm under the sort of bright lights of the kitchen, and that's not really helping me any. But no, I think they're junk too. What else have we got here? I've got a really weird thing. It's meant to be a ring. And that's not going to be anything. That's just really odd. Another earring with no mate, no backing. An earring that I actually quite liked. Got a little skeleton, a little spider, but there's only one. Again, you know, it's worth checking even these tiny little odd ones in case there's anything, but that's nothing. I've got a little pet. Now these could be silver because they're quite tarnished. They're just little, sorry, I haven't shown you very well, have I? Tiny little hearts there. Freezing there. Oh, Carla, that doesn't work. I thought they could be, but the thing is they make stuff look tarnished these days to make it look like it's silver. In fact, I don't think those are. Another rubbish pair of earrings. Odd bit. 2 things in bags, and then that's it. So really, the one thing I quite liked was that. Not for me to wear, but as for selling. And there's a couple of other bits that maybe I could sell. This is in a bag, so it either means it's very busted. Oh, okay. A little laughing Buddha. A little laughing Buddha. There he is. On a very cheapy chain. He's actually coal, so he's made out of something. Stone. He's not plastic. I don't think it's glass. I'll have a look into him. We'll see. And the very last piece, which is quite horrific. Yeah, that's kind of funky. Look, it's like a smile. Should have used that for my thumbnail, shouldn't I? Who's this made by? What illustrious brand have we? Oh, actually, it's Oliver Bonas. So that's not a bad brand. I don't like it, but maybe Oliver Bonas isn't a particularly cheap brand. So I might try and sell that. You're still here, Carla. Naughty, naughty Carla. Need to be working. Actually, I've got a shitload of work to do, to be fair. My house is an absolute mess. And I've got to try and wield the hoover because I haven't been able to do it for a while because of my back. So, wow, Carla, go you. So I've just got to clean this mess up and decide. Now, flipping, I've got this badge to put to one side. If you can find me on the chat or the online business sellers group or any of the social groups, as the Treasure Pirate, you'll find me. Then do message me. I certainly won't be doing anything with this. I will hang on to it, and you are welcome to it. So I'll put that to one side for you. So there we go, £10 spent. Obviously, I mean, I will get my money back, and I'll probably make a little bit on it, but it's nothing for me to get excited about. An awful lot of it is rubbish or craft lot. Bye-bye, Carla. Bye-bye. You need to be working. I'm going to say bye-bye now because, God, have I been yattering that long? Jesus wept. Right, I'm going to stop and I'm going to go and do some work as well. And I hope you all go and do some work and it's not just me and Carla working our butts off. Bye-bye. See you later. Do I want to end the stream? Yes, I do. Oh, there's me thinking it's a touchscreen. Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, all. End.